Hey Budget Fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are back for another cash stuffing. We are cash stuffing our bills binder as well as our self-care and our homeschooling needs. Also our variable expenses, which have gone down to just 3 categories. So we're going to talk about all that in this video. If you are part of the Budget Fam already and you are already subscribed, thank you for coming back. If you are new to the Budget Fam, please go ahead and subscribe. Join us. We do cash stuffings twice a week into our different categories. We also do a bit of budgeting. We talk about making money on Etsy and YouTube. I'm also moving this year. So there's just a lot happening in my life and on this channel. So if you would like to join us, please go ahead and subscribe. Follow along in this journey. I really appreciate you guys for doing that. So today we have $625. Let's go ahead and count the cash, make sure we have what we think we have. We are gonna remove this 50 to start out because y'all know counting is not necessarily my strong point. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. Let's bring that 50 back. 50, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 600, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we do have $625 to cash stuff today. We're cash stuffing the bills binder today, which is why we have a little bit more in this cash stuffing than when we stuff our sinking funds and our savings challenges in the other video that we put out every week. Okay, so while I organize this, let's chat. How are you guys doing this week? It is Tuesday, what is it, January 4th? Oh my goodness, so we are in a whole new year. Things are happening rather quickly. I'm hoping I'm able to get this up on Tuesday. I do have a lot of kid-related errands, things to do on Tuesdays, so this may actually be getting uploaded on Wednesday, but right now it's Tuesday. I hope I get this up on time, and I hope you guys are having a lovely start to your week. It looks like I'm missed the boat on it's snowing. It seems like it's snowing everywhere, and you guys know I want to take my kids to see snow and to just play in the snow somewhere close to me, and I was not prepared. I should have brought them to Tennessee or somewhere this week. I missed it. I missed my chance. I'm hoping it snows again soon and I have a chance to bring my kids to see snow this year. But if it's snowing for you and it doesn't normally snow, congratulations. I know you're excited about that. If it's snowing for you and it normally snows for you, you may not be as excited, but I'm excited for you guys that are getting to enjoy snow right now. Okay, let's start with our bills binder, and then we will move into variable spending, self-care, and homeschool after the bills binder. So this bills binder includes all of my bills with the exception of rent. When I get paid from YouTube once a month, I go ahead and pay rent as soon as I get that money because I do get paid at the end of the month for YouTube every single month. So this is just stuffing all the other bills. Preschool, I pay $410, I think, every single month. Man, y'all, sometimes I do these cash stuffings and I really know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I do them and I'm like, who am I? 50, 70, 90. We're gonna stuff $90 into preschool just to get us a good jump start on preschool for February. And then Mother's Helper, I do pay my sister to help me with my homeschooler 1 day a week. We're gonna put $25 in there. Okay, I knew one of these was missing a tracker, so we're gonna go ahead and include that tracker for Mother's Helper. I think for the trackers, I will be writing on them now that they are not laminated, but I'm gonna go back after I'm done filming and write on them just so that we are moving things right along. So preschool, Mother's Helper, electric. My electric bill is always right around $140. Sometimes it's a little bit lower, but I go ahead and pay $140 and let that money just roll over to the next month. So electric is going to get $40. I do pay all of my bills 1 month ahead. So this is stuffing cash for February bills. All of my January bills are covered. All of my January bills got paid on the 1st and the 2nd of the month. We are now cash stuffing for February bills. Gymnastics, my boys' gymnastics price just went up. It's always been $100. I'll know next week exactly how much that gymnastics cost has gone up to. But for this week, we're gonna put $30 in gymnastics. Internet is $80 now. It did recently go up from $70 to $80. So we're gonna put $20 in there. Gym and pool, this is really just to give my homeschooler a chance to get some exercise in an indoor pool. That's the word I was looking for. In an indoor pool. So I paid $50 a month for that. So we're gonna put $10 for now. Renter's insurance, we're gonna put $5. I pay $27 every month for renter's insurance. So that is just to get us started. Allowance, I do pay my sons okay, it's gonna bug me that one is upside down. I pay my sons $1 in allowance every single night that I'm just checking to make sure these are all facing the right way. I pay my sons $1 every single day that they do their chores. They do not do their chores every single day, but they do them most days now that they get that like instant reward of the $1 the day that they do them. So I just have a bunch of ones in here. I'm not gonna add anything to this because this is still pretty well stuffed, but I'm just keeping it here so as it gets low, I can add dollar bills to that. 1 month ahead, I do want to make this a big priority right now. If you saw my recent video, financial goals for 2022, getting 1 month ahead is a big one for me. This placeholder is only for $2,000. I would actually like to be $4,000 ahead so that I am 1 month ahead for bills as they will be when I move to Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know if that made sense. Basically what I'm trying to say is when I move to Nashville, my bills should be more like $4,000. That's just for like my actual bills every single month. Right now my bills are only $2,000. That includes rent. So I'm going to need to really put a focus on getting $4,000 or 1 month ahead for my Nashville bills. Y'all, I think I'm confusing myself. We are adding $70 to our 1 month ahead, 20, 40, 60, $70. So for 1 month ahead, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 20, 30, 230 for 1 month ahead. I will be starting to take out some of this money and put in some of those placeholders that I have, because now that I'm on YouTube and my YouTube channel is growing, I feel a little less comfortable holding so much cash constantly. So like some of my sinking funds will turn into placeholder cash as I shift the money into a savings account. Okay, so that was all of our bills. We are going to move on to our variable spending. These come from my binder that is in my wallet. My binder that's in my wallet, though, has a bunch of cards. It has medical cards. It has different things like that. And just to stay safe on the internet, because I don't trust myself to remove and hide all the cards and things, I always just pull these, but just know these are in a binder that goes in my purse. I did release the freebies for those of you that are subscribed to the newsletter. It will be released here on YouTube pretty soon, but if you're subscribed to receive the newsletter, you guys did receive that first newsletter already. One of the freebies was these, what are these called? Dividers. The dividers, I did release them to you guys as the freebie for hitting 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who has subscribed. They will be released to everybody here on YouTube pretty soon. I just have to like get it together, but just know I did release these, and these are going to be the freebie, so it's going to be a printable format. I am taking out family fun, movie night, and thrifting because these are now in this self-care binder. Groceries gets 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 40. So 140 for groceries. That cost has gone up a lot lately because the cost of groceries just keeps going up. Groceries, gas gets $30. So we are going to put that there. Gas also has gone up. It used to always be $20 for me. Right now it is $30. Fast food is going to get $30. So let's do 10, 20, 30. I like to put my fast food in smaller denominations and encourage myself to like get off of the dollar menu and get to keep tens. I don't know, that's kind of weird, but this will be going to my everyday binder, so I'm just going to place this to the side to remind myself to put it back. The only thing we have left now is our self-care and our homeschool binder. So self-care gets stuffed thanks to you guys. Thank you for the tips that you guys are giving me over on Etsy. I am stuffing $60 in tips. However, if I don't mention your name, I just want to say right up front that I have gotten a lot of orders as this new year has begun, and I have not gone through everybody that's given me tips yet. So if you gave me tips and I do not mention your name, it just means that I will be mentioning you in the next cash stuffing, and I'm not stuffing the money that you tipped just yet. So with that being said, I do want to say thank you to Dawn and Janet. I want to say thank you to Carla, Tarian, Christine, Bree. Thank you, Jessica and Jordan. Thank you, Lindsay and Ashley and Beverly. Thank you, Kendall, and thank you, Patricia. Thank you guys so much for tipping me over on Etsy. I did get $60 from you guys tips, and that is not expected or necessary, but thank you. It really does go a long way for me, and I appreciate you for doing that for me. So out of that tip money, we are going to be putting, let's see, we're not going to be putting anything into movies because that is still fully stuffed, as well as dine-in. Guys, I have stayed so busy that I just have not created the time to go to the movies or dine in. I was thinking I was going to do that on New Year's Eve, but I ended up taking the kids earlier in the day to do something that was free, which was great. And I ended up going to bed really early. So I did not take them yet. We are going to be adding $6 to thrifting. I would like to get myself some clothes from the thrift store. So we have 20, 40, 60. We're adding $6. So now we have $65 for thrifting. We are adding $20 to Etsy. That is just to go back and support other Etsy shops, because I know what a difference it makes whenever you shop small shops. It has made a huge difference in my life when you guys purchase over on my Etsy shop. So we're going to add $20. We did take out $20 this week because I bought more placeholders from Hands and Bands. If you see any placeholders in my envelopes, that is who I purchased from. So we took out 20 this week. We're adding 20 back. So for Etsy, we now have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 51. So we have 151 for Etsy. I don't really need more purchases, hair or beauty money, or at least I'm not going to put it there this week. I do want to introduce another thing that I'm considering self-care that I hope you guys do too, but I took out the 100 envelope savings challenge from our regular savings challenge binder, and I'm moving it over to self-care. So some of the tips that you guys give me will now be going to the 100 envelope savings challenge as well. Really, when I started the whole tips thing, I was thinking maybe I would get $5 a week, I would get $20 a week, and you guys are blowing my mind how much you're tipping. Just because I'm getting extra tips from you guys than what I thought, I feel like it doesn't mean that I should just be blowing it on fun things, although that's great. I should be saving some of that money too. So we are moving 100 envelope savings challenge over to self-care binder. So thank you guys for tipping me, because I am able to color in now the 20 and what was the other one? And the 14. So I do not know what this money will go to just yet. If we complete this 100 envelope savings challenge, it will be $5,000. What I'm thinking it's going to go towards is it will either be to help me get a new car, because my current car is not very reliable, or if my unreliable car keeps like doing its job, then maybe we can put this towards a house down payment. And how crazy would that be if you guys contribute to helping me out in that way? I already feel forever grateful to you guys for everything that you do for me, but I feel like some of the tip money, just at least on the weeks where I get higher amounts of tips, like this week I got $60, I shouldn't be just throwing it towards any old thing that I want. So how cool would it be if some of that money ends up going towards a house down payment or towards something big like that? So we're gonna try this out and see how it goes. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you think that this would be considered self-care or not. I mean, I always appreciate you guys' input. So let's count and see how much we have towards the 100 envelope savings challenge. We now have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. We have $56 in the 100 envelope savings challenge. The only thing left in this binder are just a couple homeschooling categories. My boys will both be homeschooled next year, and so this is really just prepping, getting ready to save for that. So for curriculum, we are adding $15. That is for book curriculum. If you guys are interested, I would love to do a whole curriculum and like how I'm homeschooling haul. I am really loving sort of the categories and how I'm lining things up. So for curriculum, we now have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $25 for curriculum. I expect that curriculum books costs will be $200 for next year, homeschooling both of the boys. So that is what that is going towards. Field trip, we are adding 10. We now have $15. I think I'm combining words here. We now have $15 for field trips for my boys. That is just doing fun things with them during the day when they would normally be in school. Co-ops, Co-ops is going to be very expensive for me next year. We are adding $20, $30, $40 is what we are adding to co-ops. $20, $40, $50, $55, $60 towards co-ops. I will not be sharing co-op choices for them for safety reasons, because I don't want, I don't want just any old person on the internet to know where they are doing co-ops, but co-ops will likely be about $1,000 per month. If I go with the co-op that I really want to put them in, we will see if that's what I end up doing, because that is very expensive, especially when it would only be part-time care. But it would be somewhere that I am able to drop them off. They get to play with friends for a good few days in the week, and so it would be worth it on all of our parts. It's just expensive. Okay. Online schooling, that's for like Epic Books, and I recently found a science curriculum that's pretty open and shut online, and so we are adding $10 to that. That's $5, $10, $11, $12 now for our online costs that come with homeschooling. That is everything for today. I feel like I ran through everything very quickly. I hope that it was not too fast. Sometimes I can talk way too fast, but maybe y'all are just used to that at this point. As always, thank you for making it to the very end. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.